How to get your ant and exactly what are they good for? Did you know that your ant isn't just a combat tool? No, once you do unlock it, he will help you with harvesting and be an additional backpack, essentially doubling your size. So you want to try and prioritize unlocking the ant as soon as possible. Lucky for you, the main mission actually follows this storyline and tries to assist you in unlocking the ant fairly early on. However, it can be a little bit harder than first seen. Now, as you pop out of the game, you'll see this tiny little anthill on your left. Odds are they're going to be some of the first insects you actually find in your game. Now, when you descend into here, going down at the very first junction, you want to take that right. Now, bear in mind, you can't actually go in here and begin this mission really until you upgrade your Omni tool, as you will have to bust through a pebblet in order to do so. This area is also guarded by a soldier ant, so be prepared to fight if you do end up coming in here. Again, you're also going to need your shovel in order to dig up the buried treasure. So again, you're going to be needing to upgrade your Omni tool in order to do that as well. I was actually stuck on one ingredient for a very long time, that being grass seed. Grass seed can be found very easily. Just look up, it will be seeded grass. You can find it pretty much anywhere, but when you chop down one of those flakes, you'll get a grass seed, and then you'll be able to upgrade your Omni tool. Once upgraded, you'll be able to go into that bug nest, grab your upgrade, and then you'll unlock the hatchery. However, when you go to the hatchery, you may have already picked yourself up an ant larva already, only you'll find out you need a soldier ant larva. A regular ant larva isn't going to work in here. So in order to get the soldier ant larva, things can be a little bit tricky because you're going to be needing to fight an awful lot of soldier ants. So my advice to you is to get yourself a decent set of armor first. You can see me sporting a complete ant armor set. I've even got the ant blade as well, and it seems to do a really good job against those soldier ants in there. One thing I would warn against as well, as soon as you pick up that red soldier ant larva, you're not going to be able to fight. You're literally going to be carrying it outside of your infantry. You can only pick up one, and all the other ants are going to attack you. So make sure that you do kill them, or as many of them as possible, before you go back to your very own hatchery. Now, it does take 12 in-game hours in order for your ant to hatch, but once it's hatched, it is completely yours. It's already saddled up. You don't need to do anything. You can ride it, you can jump, you can fight, you can harvest, and of course, like I did say, it is essentially doubling your carry capacity, as it has its very own inventory as well. Now, all this sounds very simple, very easy. However, in medium and hard difficulty, this game can be rather tricksy. So like I said, make sure you get nice and prepped and ready to go before descending into that second anthill, because that second anthill is actually rather challenging if you don't have a decent armor set, if you don't have a decent melee weapon. And I would really strongly recommend taking a shield down in there too. Just allow the light of the tunnel to guide your way. You really can't afford to be having a torch on this one. I hope this video helps you guys out. If you do get stuck in any way, get stuck on any particular part of this mission, just let us know in the comments and we'll try and help you out as soon as possible. The ants seriously are a game changer. It is something that I would recommend rushing to as soon as possible. However, you do need to jump through a few hoops before you manage to get your very own buggy. But until next time, I've been a monk, you've been Quidus, and I'll see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy and happy gaming. One thing I forgot to mention is that once you actually have your buggy, your ant, you can use it to ride into ant nests, and soldier ants will no longer attack you, meaning you can revisit ones you've already went into and get all the goodies it has to offer completely without hazard.